I've been a couple of days without coffee and without tea for the first time in my life. And I must say, I'm more tired than usual for the first couple of days. And however, I can like sleep much better. Like my naps actually really are like you take a nap and then you're like super relaxed, which usually like under tea or coffee is not so much the case. So I think that those like stimulants, although they are legal and everybody uses them, they kind of are more like a credit card. So basically you like need right now in the next 2 hours like work really well, and then you maybe take like black tea, green tea, coffee to like work in this 2 hours, but like over the long run it's not really actually making you more productive. And I'm aware like this is not health advice or anything like that. I'm aware that like different people react like differently to these substances, but I believe there are some people that are extremely like sensitive to that. And I think like I'm in this camp that like coffee, if I like start to drink like a cup of coffee like every couple of days, then it becomes daily, then it becomes 2 cups of coffee, and then it becomes already like a problem, because kind of like I get jittery and stuff like that. And I think other people might have like the same observation, but due to like social pressure, they continue like this habit like of drinking this kind of stimulant drinks like several times a day. Whereas it's probably more appropriate like in a social setting, or once a week, 2 times, 3 times a week, when like the need is really there. And I believe really that like those kind of things more are like a credit that you take, and kind of you have to pay that back later. Whereas if you, let's say, do sports, or if you eat healthy, that kind of is like a real performance and booster, because it's kind of, it's not, it's actually, let's imagine you eat some healthy calories, some healthy food, and you really feel better and you can work out stronger. If you, when you worked out like really well in the morning, you're immediately awake. That's kind of like you did something real. Whereas if you take a substance, even if it's like such a like coffee and tea, then it's kind of a little bit of a fake thing, because like you get certain things in your body that like stimulate you, but actually you didn't really do anything like to get this let's say extra energy. So again, I have no idea, like I'm not no idea about these kind of things, how they actually work in the body, because I have no medical training at all. I just talk about my like feeling and how I experience these things, and maybe you have similar observations. So this is all about like, let's say, doing things differently than the crowd, and thinking from first principles. So really thinking, okay, do I need the substance? Do I need to like do this kind of ritual of getting coffee or tea or sugar into it even? So that's the thing I maybe want to motivate with this video, to rethink the things that might be actually like, yes, on average, of course, those things are not like known to be any endangering people at all, compared to other things like smoking and so on. But like, you're not like an average person, like you're you. Like it doesn't matter how the bell curve looks like or what the statistics say, to a certain extent. I mean, you are you, and you're like somewhere on this like spectrum of being sensitive to certain things and not sensitive to other things. So therefore, ask yourself, think from first principles, how you feel doing certain things or taking certain things, and what kind of the result for you is. I might go back to like tea or coffee at some point, but for me it was like it's still a super interesting experiment to just like not take those things and see how I react, because I never have done that in my adult life, I believe. So take this as an inspiration and have a good day.